Hi everyone, it's Elise. I've just taken delivery of my Sensaball tip for my cane and I'm going to give you a little demonstration of it. Now this is a cane tip that goes in more than one direction. Now I've actually got it on the no jab cane, which is an Ambitech no jab cane. It turns out I could have had it fitted to my Bevrier, and there's every chance I might take it and put it on the Bevrier because it's a bit like double rammy to have it on a no jab cane. So essentially it goes in all different directions, so it's going to have less of an opportunity to catch because it spins around on that sort of spinning axis and it goes on the vertical axis as well. So we're going to go for a bit of a walk. It's also made my cane a little bit longer, but we'll go for a bit of a wander with the no jab cane and the Sensaball at the same time. But yes, eventually I may decide to buy another one and fit it to the more static canes I have. So I call this now the Rolls-Royce because it being a no jab cane, and now having a Sensaball, just gliding along the terrain, this thing's going to be just awesome. This thing is just like a Rolls-Royce. It's like driving, I guess it's analogous to a sighted person getting in a car and driving this really smooth, easy to handle modern car as opposed to some beat up old, Datsun or something. This thing will just want to drive. We're going to do a bit of shorelining. There's the tram ramp to get up onto Borrendie Road. Now I'm going to see if I can find some terrain to walk over and even possibly some tactiles. But I know that the definition will be a little bit different that you feel through the cane as far as bumps and cracks and things, but there it is walking on some grass. So I've got to walk over grass, not that I have to in this case, but I'm just walking on the verge. And just to road test it really, because there will be times when you as a blind person will have to walk across grass, either being guided by somebody or you need to cut across somewhere. I've got some TGSIs here, tactile ground surface indicators. Look, I thought at first maybe there's a little bit of lack of definition, but I think you get used to it. It's fine. It depends on how defined the TGSIs actually are. Now I've just come off the slip lane just south of the bypass. Now I know there's a particularly tricky step here. This is it actually. I found it, my friend Kellie tripped on it when she was here 2 years ago. There's a bit of asphalt to try and buffer the fact that this bit of concrete slab's risen up probably with tree roots near the creek. Yep, no worries at all. This device is just going to go right over it. Alright, so here we are at the infamous death corner. Yes, we can feel quite a good definition with the lining up, the TGSIs that take you to a route, the lines. Now let's see what we get when we get to the dots. Yeah, I don't think these are brilliant TGSIs to be honest. Yeah, I'm sure if we were at the station like I was last week with Mandy with all those brand new ones, I'd get better definition. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it works. Let's make a bolt for across here. Now look at that. Don't you love these people who go through the red light? Wacko! I knew I'd eventually catch one. Sorry mate, you've just been put on social media for going through a red light, you turkey. Alright, so yeah, look, I reckon that's alright. There's your pole. I think it's almost a bit of a waste putting it on a no jab cane because I don't think I'll get to use the no jab facility with this piece of engineering marblery. Thank you to Peter and his family. I think it was his son who came up with it, being an engineer or something. So yeah, Sensaball. Get one guys. A bit more unevenness. I don't know how many times I've almost tripped on that. The pavement's uneven here and a little bit of asphalt to try and buffer it. But again, concrete rises and whatnot, and of course we have our friendly silver bollards that we know are coming up. I'll pretend I can't see them. Oh, there's a bollard, wacko. There's some not TGSIs. These ones are actually pretty good, and you can feel them and hear them through your cane tip. Of course, when I was trying this out in a hotel environment a year ago, I did actually try a prototype out several years ago. It's all very nice trying it inside a nicely curated shopping centre such as this, or a hotel in the case of us last year. But this thing just wants to work. It just wants to glide. It's just, as I said, starting out in the street before. this thing will just want to be like the proverbial modern fancy expensive car that you put your foot on the accelerator, it just goes. Whereas, you know, your old fuck that old Holden or Datsun 180B or something, it's a bit more of an effort to drive it. So yeah, this is as close as we're going to get to driving cars. The analogy thereof, a good car that's going to work well, a good cane tip that's going to work well, as opposed to a bad car that won't work well, or a bad cane tip that will just get itself jammed and stick and carry on. So yep, I'm sold on it. Actually, I just couldn't help myself. Let's just give it a road test onto a Travelator. Let's give it a go. Oh yes, what a joy. It's as smooth as anything. Now we'll exit the Travelator, get some TGSIs, and we're good to go. And if we couldn't see the wall in front of us, that's when the no jab cane would come into effect if I wasn't careful. So that's just my little adventure, my sojourn with the Sensaball on the no jab cane, walking around some of the streets here in Ringwood. Sensaball Cane Tip. Get yours today.